Good day everyone, my name is Charmaine Rosario and today we are going to talk about gateway drugs. To start our discussion, let's define first what is gateway drugs. So gateway drugs, or also known as introductory drugs, are initial addictive substances that often leads to further and more harmful drug use. So from the term gateway, it is an open door to exposure or experimentation with harsher substances. For example, many people may feel that tobacco and alcohol are relatively harmless. This idea is magnified by the fact that these substances are legal to purchase and use. Now let's find out what are the most common gateway drugs that are available in the market. But before that, let's look at these pictures. So we have coffee, tea, and energy drink. Which among here do you think has caffeine content? Most of you will probably say coffee, but to answer you correctly, all of them has caffeine content. So now, what is caffeine? So caffeine is a plant-based substance including tea leaves, cacao, and coffee beans. It is added to foods and drinks such as coffee, tea, cola, chocolates, and candies. It activates the brain, the nerve, and the spinal cord, which is the central nervous system, by arousing and sharpening our senses. So caffeine falls under the radar of what people consider to be a gateway drug because it is not illegal or in the spotlight. Many parents actually give their kids caffeine at a young age, not even realizing they're giving them drugs. It changes their state of mind, has physiological effects, and it is addicting. Next, we have tobacco. This is a plant-based substance that has a stimulant called nicotine. Additionally, it can be smelled, chewed, or inhaled. Many people start using tobacco products such as cigarettes or vaping devices at a young age. The nicotine is the primary addictive substance in the tobacco, and it can create dependency and increase the likelihood of experimenting with other substances. Next, we have alcohol. So alcohol is also one of the gateway drugs. It is a substance that acts on the body immediately. In alcoholic drinks, ethyl alcohol is utilized. Alcohol is produced through the fermentation of a variety of materials, including fruits such as grapes, even grain, honey, and sugar. To put it simply, caffeine, tobacco, and alcohol are considered gateway drugs because they are a habit-forming drug which is addictive and can lead to the use of other harsher substances. Now let's find out what are the impacts of using gateway drugs. So first, we have the social and economic costs. So using gateway drugs can be substantial because they include healthcare expenses related to treating addiction and its consequences such as medical complications and the different mental health issues that we can get from using gateway drugs. Additionally, there are costs associated with loss of productivity or loss of labor force due to the increase of addiction. Another impact is the impact of the gateway drug in our personal relationships. So the gateway drug use can strain relationships. The use can lead to conflicts and strain within families, friendships, and even romantic partnership. For example, a person's drug use may cause trust issues, communication breakdowns, and emotional distance between them and their loved ones. And also, the financial strain resulting from purchasing gateway drugs can actually lead to serious arguments and resentment within a household. Another impact of gateway drug use is its societal impacts, such as committing a crime and violating against laws and regulation. So in many places, possession, distribution, and the use of gateway drugs such as alcohol and tobacco are regulated by the law. legal penalties for violating these laws can range from fines, probation to imprisonment depending on the severity of the offense and the individual's criminal history. So overall, the social and economic cost of gateway drug use encompass a wide range of consequences that affects individuals, families, and communities. Now, how do we actually prevent all these impacts from happening? So first, we need to have education and awareness. So education and awareness play crucial roles in addressing gateway drug use. By providing accurate information about the risk associated with these substances, education programs can empower individuals to make informed decisions. So these programs often focus on highlighting the potential consequences of gateway drug use, such as addiction, impaired judgment, and negative impacts on physical and mental health. Also, we can raise awareness about the social and economic cost of gateway drug. It can help communities to understand the broader implication of substance use and abuse. Next is parental and family involvement. So our home is our first school and our parents are our first teachers. That's why parental and family involvement is crucial in addressing gateway drug use. So we need to foster open communication, to set clear expectation, and being a good role model to our children, as it can create an environment that promotes healthy choices and discourages substance abuse. So spending quality time together, educating children about the risk of drug use, and offering them support and guidance are all essential components of parental involvement. So ultimately, strong family bonds and a supportive environment are vital in steering children away from gateway drugs and promoting their overall well-being. So we can also prevent gateway drug use through community-based programs. So these community-based programs can offer education, support, and positive alternatives within the community. So through workshops, awareness campaigns, and activities like no smoking policies and Off-Plan Kabataan Bawal Inom, these programs empower the individuals, especially the youth, to make healthy choices and resist peer pressure. So we need to foster a sense of belongingness and providing resources to address underlying issues such as stress or peer influence. So these initiatives can help to create a community where substance abuse is less likely to happen. So promoting overall well-being and resilience among residents can help every individual to actually be educated and to be aware about the substance use and abuse. Thank you for listening to me today. Again, I am Charmaine Rosario, and I hope you learned something and enjoyed our discussion.